you defending white people?
Man, I'm trying to defend both of them right now. You fucking it up.
No, you're not. I'm asking you, are you defending somebody who's white? Yes or no? Come on.
I don't think he should be. I don't think he should be dead, man.
Nigga kill over a bitch, but let a rat keep his wife.
Shit, it's record. Time to go to work. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I'm just trying to be the eyes of you can help me. You. Why wouldn't you want to help me?
Huh? Rewind that. What you just say?
His reason for being under the tent was to start some. I think he manifests that whole thing.
How so?
I don't think he wanted to kill him, but I think he knew somebody was gonna say something. You been in school before? You been to high school? You ever been to any sports? Every team got their own side, bro.
And it's always gonna be hostile.
No, the fuck is not.
Yes,
No, it's not.
For opposing teams.
My nigga, he in Frisco. He not in the hood. This ain't no right. They didn't say this was a rivalry game, like how hood games. I know what you thinking. This not even that case.
I don't mean opposing like that, but the opposite team never hang out with each other.
That's my whole thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He was under their tent. Why you under their tent? You not on their team.
Hey, Boogie,
you saying what I'm saying?
Hey, Boogie, are you taking this white boy side?
Man, he ain't supposed to be dead.
It sounds to me like you taking this cracker side.
He ain't supposed to be dead. The black boy supposed to knock him the out, not stabbed him, bro.
Hey, Boogie, I want to know, are you taking this young cracker side?
Man, look, don't give my nigga Karmelo life. Give him about 5 years or something.
Why? Hey, Boogie. Hey, listen.
Man,
Hey, Boogie.
He fucked up, my nigga.
Boogie. Hey, Boogie.
You gotta be situationally aware of what the going on.
Let me try to use no big ass words on me. 1 or 2 syllables. One or two syllables. Use no more syllable words on me. Hey, listen. So if I walk up to you right now, and I walk up to you, we have no history that is anything that is, and I kick you in your leg. I kick you, and you shoot me, and you could have a CPL, right? Are you going to prison?
Is we at school?
School violent, nigga. Well, I'm from school, nigga.
Man,
school.
Say that again. Where you from? We talk about Frisco, Texas.
No.
Frisco, Texas.
We talking about
bro? I've been to Frisco, Texas. I've been there. It's nice as ain't nothing going on.
Just because it's suburban,
no, listen what I'm saying, my nigga. Ain't nothing going on. Look up the statistics to it.
Boogie,
you missing.
There are plenty suburban areas that
no, bro. I'm trying to listen. Listen, bro. They not from where we from. If it was at a corner store, if it was him even walking home, and he don't know these white boys, my nigga, it's at school.
So let me ask you a question. You have to know somebody in order for the "don't touch me" should apply?
No, I'm knocking you to out at school.
Huh?
If I'm from Frisco, Texas, and I'm at school, I'm knocking you the out. So
you're saying that because they come from a suburban area that I'm just asking you. You're saying that because they're from a suburban area outside of Dallas, where there's low crime, low everything, that he should have just fought him versus stabbing.
Hey, pulling that knife like that, doing that seemed like something his mama taught him.
Nah, come on.
Stop playing with me. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100.
They said the track meet.
It was at a track meet. It was at a track meet. The track thing is probably behind the school.
You backsliding, Boogie.
It's a track meet. Where's the track usually at? Behind the school. But it's not far from the school.
Boogie,
you can walk 5 minutes to the school. You know how it be a football field, a track field, a soccer. My nigga, it's not far.
You can't backslide.
The school right there.
Boogie, no backsliding.
Go ahead. How I'm backsliding? Let me know.
Because you saying that this man should have fought him. Then you said it's something that his mama taught him. His mama taught him to defend himself.
Yeah, if his daddy was there, he'd have been like, "You should have knocked the white boy the fuck out."
That's back.
You don't think look where we come from? Listen, where we come from, you look at a white boy like, "I'm finna kill him." Hell no, you be like, "Man, I'll knock that white boy the fuck out." But I wish the white boy would.
I'm not going to debate with you when it comes to that.
Stop playing with me.
I grew up in an environment where there were white people there too, and I was never. Whenever I had an issue with somebody white, my first thought was I'm finna beat this white boy a bunch or something. I'm finna beat this cracker ass.
But you can't say what a person think about defending their own self.
You can't. You just true too. That is absolutely true. If I sock you in the face and you shoot me, I shouldn't have touched you. You cannot dictate how I respond to you putting you aggressive, you being aggressive towards me, you threatening me, and then I told you don't touch me, don't get the phone, and you put your hands on me.
That just let me know people not situationally aware of where they at and what's really going on, bro.
The situation is this.
You can still handle your business. This is a 17-year-old. This is a 17-year-old kid. He still got consequences to this.
Hey, listen, you can take a nigga out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the nigga.
Hey, so that means
if he ever been in the hood.
Austin Metcalf was the wrong tree.
So that means Boogie the white boy wasn't aware of his surroundings then.
Right.
Because he couldn't see his situation. Because the brother told him, put your hands on me and you go find out something.
Right. So listen. He supposed to be dead?
No, I didn't say that. That ain't what we saying. That ain't what we saying.
Let me say something right. If me and you come into contact with each other, right? And you say you're not supposed to be here, get the fuck on before I do X, Y, and Z to you. And I say, you better not put your hands on me, bitch. And you put your hands on me. Whatever I do to your ass, that's what you get. Because I already told your bitch ass, don't put your paws on me.
Because you just said that just showed you the brother wasn't aware of his surroundings. Now, that go back for the white boy too. He don't supposed to be aware of his surroundings when he come out. Good. No matter if you in the suburbs or nowhere. You always supposed to be aware of what's going on in your hookup. This off of what you said, right?
Yeah.
Go both ways. That's all, Boogie. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so listen. Ways. So look, I got a better scenario for y'all. I don't have no kids. Listen. Y'all got me. See, this where y'all got me up at. Hey, listen. Because I don't got no kids, right?
I do believe
y'all got kids. Listen. I don't got no kids. Y'all got kids. Y'all raise y'all kids in the suburbs. Y'all kids know nothing of the hood, right?
No,
my kids
hold on. Listen what I'm saying. That ain't listen, I'm not saying I don't know y'all kids. I'm drawing y'all a scenario. Because this kid
ain't no hood. Juice kids went to fucking private school.
Man, I'm drawing a scenario, bro. I don't
Juice, my bad.
Listen, I don't know y'all kids, so I'm just really speaking to the situation.
You get it.
You feel me? Y'all gonna teach y'all kids to somebody hit you hit their ass back, you beat their ass, or you gonna teach them to stab, or you gonna teach them to stab them at school?
Well, my kid's crazy, bro. You think I'm a nut?
I'm asking what you gonna teach them. We men.
I'm gonna teach them. Listen, I'm gonna teach my kids.
We men.
If somebody put their hands on you
at school,
listen, let me tell you something. My daughter, my youngest, let me tell you something, man. My daughter, I ain't gonna say her name because you know these bitch ass niggas be, you know what I'm saying. But my motherfucking daughter, the yellow one, that motherfucker. Listen, this is what happened. This is a real story, real true story. A little boy, I think she's in the first grade. Just when it started. This when we knew she was a crazy motherfucker. And she's a Virgo. Don't fuck with her. Listen. So a little boy punched her in the, he hit her in the arm. And she took a pencil and number two is bad, motherfucker. You little ain't they? She took a number 2 pencil and stabbed him in the with the pencil. So they called us. We go up to the school and they want to kick her out. And kick her out for what? Because she stabbed the little boy with the pencil. What did the little boy do to her? Because I teach my kids never be the aggressor in word, action, and deed. But in the event that you were attacked, you defend yourself. Right? So they was like, well, she stabbed him with a pencil. And this whole thing started because he, being a boy, hit her who was a girl. So what we want to know is, why does this young man, this young child, this boy, why does he think it's appropriate? Where did he learn that hitting girls is, I'm looking at the other parents, where he learned this shit from? If you hit my daughter, if you kick her if you pinch her thumb and she sock you in the face, you can't dictate because you should have kept your hands yourself. My kid's crazy some bitch. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You know, I teach my kids don't attack, don't.
Yeah. Well, see, what they do and what we teach them is two different things. I was asking, would you teach them? What would you tell them to do in school? I'd be like, knock it out.
Listen, of course I would. We just talked about
what they do is completely different. Because even as a parent, if they kill them, you got to deal with your child being in jail. So you at least want to be like, I didn't teach them to stab somebody at school.
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say what I didn't teach my kids. I taught my kids to defend themselves. Period. I don't give a fuck.
Listen, I teach my niece. Like I said, I ain't got no kids. Defend yourself too. I'm a defend yourself type motherfucker too. But nigga, at school, at a basketball game, see what I'm saying? Like, my nigga, you will still have to, as a parent, you will have to deal with not having your kid if they kill him.
I'm not gonna say to nobody. I'm not. Listen, if my kid was to do something like that,
when the situation wasn't that big,
I wouldn't. The situation is as big as you put your hands on me. The situation is as big as you put your hands on me. Once you touch me, you cannot dictate my response. Once you put your hands on me, you can't. No, I'm not telling my kid to stab or shoot nobody because I understand as an adult, but the consequence, I don't want you to have to fight for your life. I don't want you to have to prove that you're just, because for one, the f you doing with a knife in school anyway? You're doing with a gun in school anyway. You ain't supposed to have it. So right there, that's an uphill battle legally right there within and of itself. That's one. But I teach my kids that if somebody attack you, you their ass up.
That's I would too. I would too. My people always told me the same. You better beat the fuck out of them. They ain't never told me stab somebody, my nigga.
Wait, let me say
at something. School. Hey, hold on. We talk about at school. They ain't never told me stab somebody, bro. They ain't never told me go tell the teacher either. Nigga, they was like, somebody hit you better out of them.
Let me stop right there, right?
Nigga, my people wouldn't be able to have, as a kid, and they grown, and they told me to stab somebody. That's why I asked y'all what I asked you. Now, that's why I say what we do as a kid, what they do is different from what you tell them as a parent. But if you ain't gonna tell them to do that, then you know it's wrong. If you ain't gonna tell them to do that, then you know it's wrong. And that's simple.
I'm not gonna tell my kid as a result of being hit and stab a motherfucker. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I mean, we're going.
So if you don't, if you not a parent to tell them that, then you know the situation is wrong when it comes to fucking school, bro.
But listen, hold on now, hold on. I didn't tell my daughter to stab a nigga with no pencil. I didn't tell her to do shit like that. But when I know, bro. But when I heard she did it, I laughed. Cause that's what you supposed to get that bitch together.
Cause she didn't kill him. If she killed him, you wouldn't laugh. It'd have been different. You would be like, what the?
Well, I've had plenty of what the moments with my kids because they nuts.
I get it, but I mean, like a death, like them killing somebody and fighting for their life, man. You'll be like, why you just didn't stop your leg?
Of course, I would have said that, but in the event that it happened, I'm going to defend. I'm going to use my resources. I'm going to use my intellect to try to defend my kid because I know my kids.
Of course,
I know my kids are not aggressive. My kids do not just attack people. Whenever there's been an incident, it is always somebody fucking with them. So I know that going into it because they've been trained and raised and groomed that way. So when I heard that she had stabbed somebody, my first thought was, well, what happened? What did he do to her? When they said that he hit her, I feel like Karmelo Anthony's parents. Once we ascertained that this Billy Bob, little Joe Bob white boy put his hands on you, threatened you, and then executed his threat.
I want to take this kid shit out the situation, period. Let's take this kid stuff off the situation.
You can't. They're in school, my nigga.
Stop this. Hold on.
Wait a minute, kid. School's where it go down there, Boogie.
Listen to me.
Man, they in Frisco. Y'all got to do y'all research. They in Frisco.
Where all the shootings been happening, that be happening in the suburb of school.
No, y'all now listen, man.
The mass shootings and stuff.
No, listen, man. Most life-changing decisions are made in high school. So all that kid stuff is out the window. This is what people figured out in high school. All that I'm a child in high school, people figure out who I'm gonna marry in high school. They figure out what they're gonna do in life in high school. They figure out what they want to do in high school. All this kid stuff is out the window, man. Serious. When you're 16, 17, and 18, you figuring out what you want to be as an adult. The Lord the one that dictates this you grown at a certain age. You figure this stuff out in high school. So all this, I'm a child and all this stuff, that stuff out the window, man. Take that out the window. We can't even talk about that.
If he don't beat this, he gonna have a lot of people he could stab, my nigga.
However the case may be.
You know what I'm saying? So however you want to look at it, like if he don't beat this, well, he gonna have a lot of people he could do that to.
If he didn't have that knife, you don't know how it might have turned out for him either, though. You feel me?
Man,
because
it would have been a fight.
Just because the boy don't, you could lose your life in a fight. You could be beat to death. You could be punched one time and lose your life in the fight. It didn't happen.
It can happen, but it can happen. It can happen, but it's rare that you be hearing a mother just get punched one time and they die. But it can happen though. I know it can happen.
I'm saying you could have. The white boy went by himself. His twin brother and his whole team was right there with him. He could have been packed out. You never know how it would have turned out for him. We can't say. Who willing to take that chance?
A punch is different from being stabbed.
I'm riding with the brother. I told you dread me. You say you put your hands on me. I told you don't put your motherfucking hands on me. You put your hands on me, so bitch, you got what you had coming. I'm rolling with that. That's number one. Number two, and for all you racist ass hackers who mad because it's a GoFundMe, you trying to pay for this young boy's legal experiences. Y'all wasn't saying that about George Zimmerman, but he had a GoFundMe. Y'all wasn't saying that shit about Derek Chauvin out there with the George Floyd in Minnesota. You wasn't saying shit about Ahmaud Arbery when them white boys chased him down, killed him down there in Georgia. You wasn't saying that then. White people have a problem with black people sticking together. We not riding with y'all with this because he shouldn't put his hands on him. Period. Simple as that.
Man, I'm riding. The white boy ain't supposed to be dead, nigga. I'm riding with the white boy. The white boy supposed to got his ass whooped.
You's a house nigga. You are teetering on house nigga status.
What about the white boy that just got off of killing that brother that wasn't doing nothing to nobody? He dancing in New York, dancing on the subway, the Michael Jackson impersonator, and he was being aggressive, but he hadn't touched nobody, harmed nobody. They let that white boy choke him out. Come on, he was trying to restrain him, took it upon himself. He go restrain him, choked him to death, and they let him go, let him off on that. They justified that. So you can't say how.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't hear about that. But if that's how it happened, then the white motherfucker wrong.
Hey, message
he
to
shouldn't have been let off.
Hey, message to all white people. Y'all have been killing niggas for years. Y'all been raping black and abusing us for years, white people. If we get off once or twice, take that grain of salt. Hey, white
hey, look, I don't want Karmelo to get threw away, bro. That ain't what I want.
We don't want him to have no. Hey, listen, I don't want
the little nigga to get threw away.
Now because that Billy Bob, listen, white boy, you think you have some white privilege where you could touch a nigga as he told you don't do it? What made you? Who gave you? Why did you think that touching a nigga was cool? Who you think you is?
Right.
You aggressively grabbed him, and then don't forget these are athletes because they all jocks. They probably all jacked up on steroids and everything. No, white boys love them. The most what you call them eat with them things is.
See, this where y'all missed the biggest part. Why the f he under their tent?
It don't matter. Niggas a tent.
Man, it do fucking matter. It do matter.
He was there to listen.
He was there to start that.
Even if he was there looking for trouble, that didn't get nobody no right to.
What you mean if he was there looking for trouble? That mean you manipulated the situation. You should have been going on about your mother business.
Hey,
to the other team that you rock with.
Hey, Boogie.
No matter what, that don't give you the right to put your hands on.
Hold on, Juice.
That don't give nobody right to put
your hands on. Hey, Boogie, you's a house nigga, Boogie. You some house nigga shit you saying. I want you to know that you are teetering on house niggerdom. So listen, Boogie. It wasn't like it was no tent where you zip it down. It was like a
it wasn't like that. It was a little you don't need to be he ain't need to be under that shit, man. That ain't his team.
It's raining, nigga. Who cares?
Wrong team, nigga.
No. What it is nigga get from up under here.
He knew he wasn't supposed to be his ass under there.
How he know that?
It ain't his team.
It's a tent, Boogie. Ain't no doors on it. It's not like
a team. It's a team tent. It's a team tent.
It's not like he walked in somebody's house.
Ain't nobody over there. Ain't nobody over there on his side. It ain't his team.
He still shouldn't have no reason to put his hands on him. As simple as that. No matter where he was at.
He go hey, Boogie.
Him putting his hands on him.
Wrong team, bro.
Hold on. Let me say something. If him going under that tent justified dog for putting his hands on him, then it justified dog using a knife on his chest. Make it make sense. If he was under the tent, he didn't put his hands on nobody. So if that justified dog putting his hands on him, it justified him stabbing him then.
Question. I got a question, Boogie.
Okay.
What and we talking about suburbs. Okay. What do they teach kids to do in the suburbs when there's a conflict? They teach them to go do what? To go tell
the teacher.
The teacher, to tell the coach, go tell.
Well, that's what he should have did. He should have listened. It showed that nigga don't use his ears.
The reason why he did is because he tried to use his white privilege to intimidate that young black guy. He put his hands on that young brother, and that young brher jugged his ass.
And they said somebody in the comments saying Karmelo. Anthony was over there talking to one of his friends.
Listen, I'm a nigga. Something be now it ain't come out or say nothing. So I'ma say this is just how I feel. Nobody gotta feel like this. But maybe they bumped each other at the fucking. Listen,
this nigga say niggas used to hit niggas with locks in school.
Hey, look, you know you about to be killed in the comments tonight, right?
Who?
You about to be dead.
You crazy mother's gonna be agreeing with me. He ain't supposed to be dead.
Only a house nigga.
You about
nigga what?
Nigga with a basement. That's a basement.
Hey, you about to have a funeral in the comments tonight, Boogie.
Hey, Boogie. You said suburbs. In the suburbs where there's a low degree of violence, what do they teach the kids to do when there's a conflict, when there's an issue? Do they teach them to grab somebody and throw them out? Or do they teach them to go tell somebody in authority? Boogie? What, nigga?
I would get.
What?
I would guess to go tell.
And why do they teach them to go tell? To keep conflict down and stop something from escalating, right?
Yeah, but they ain't gonna listen. We already had said. Listen, we already had said what we tell them and what they do. We know it's gonna be. We know it's gonna be different.
Hey, listen. What was the white boy's?
You know this shit gonna be different.
What was the white boy's responsibility in all this? Then let's just hear what you guys say about that. What was he? Was he wrong? Not wrong?
He was wrong. No, he was wrong. If you listen to what I'm saying he just not supposed to be dead. His ass supposed to been whooped.
Hey, have you ever heard of Trayvon Martin?
Wait, stop.
Man, I heard of Trayvon, man.
No, wait, stop. So you saying, Boogie, that this man intentionally killed him?
No, I don't. Even him stabbing him, I don't think he tried to kill him. I think the nigga went over there really just antagonizing. He was on all bullshit. Why is you under the other team?
They said he was over there hollering at one of his own friends. He was talking to somebody.
That's what they say, Boogie. Hold on, Boogie. Hey, Boogie. Now, when you say antagonizing, it's raining outside. It's a track and field meet with multiple schools.
And I don't little niggas give a fuck about no rain, man. To go under the other team tent. Man, come on, man. I've been in school before.
So they said he was visiting somebody, Boogie.
Boogie.
Hey,
man, I gotta see it. I gotta see some. I gotta see something documented on that.
You gonna get a bit filled out, Boogie?
I gotta see.
Ass nigga, you Clarence Thomas ass nigga.
Well, you should have been seen before you made your.
I don't know, bro. I ain't see that part. I only seen what I seen. I ain't see that part.
Republican. You are.
I ain't see that,
Boogie. You are Clarence Thomas. Why you get these facts?
No, bro.
You
right is right and wrong is wrong. Right and wrong is wrong, bro. He should be dead, bro.
Well, and listen, listen. How many niggas in this country should be dead?
In the comments, man.
They shouldn't either, though.
I'm just not capable of feeling sorry for that white boy. I'm just not. But because I know the history of what happened to us in this country. I'm incapable of feeling sorry for him.
I'm not attached to him now. You feel me? This is just my take on it. He shouldn't be dead.
What should he be?
Ass whoop. Broke arm or something. Little nigga should have fisticuff skills, nigga. Hey, little nigga, get him some squabbles.
Once it's on, it's on. See, by half stepping, that's how you get killed. Once it's on, it's on.
Your own words, you're supposed to be aware of your hookup. If he was aware, he would have took heed to that rattlesnake telling him, you don't want these type of problems. You feel me?
Hey, put this in your.
You don't want these type of problems. You feel me? He wasn't aware.
Listen. So listen.
I got fight for Boogie in the streets.
Hey, no, listen. Boogie, you said the young brother Karmelo Anthony, he should have had situational awareness. You were saying that situation, even though he wasn't wrong initially, it should have escalated to that. I can understand where you're coming from. However, he told that white boy, if you touch me, he stuck his hand in his bag, indicating that he had something in there. So speaking of somebody who should have had situational awareness, the white boy was oblivious to what was about to happen to him.
Boogie be one-sided. That's the only thing. That's the only problem I have with Boogie. Boogie only be on the one-way street. He don't know about
look. Austin was 6 foot 220. Karmelo was 5'9", 130. Does that make a difference to you now, Boogie?
And that's true. I seen that. And his twin brother was with him. Another big white boy.
Man, why was he under their tent, bro?
They said he was visiting somebody he knew over there.
Boogie is a tent. It's not a tent. It's a canopy, nigga.
But they don't own that tent. It wasn't there to be putting their hands on nobody. His hands
y'all niggas, man. Y'all niggas, I don't know, man. Y'all niggas must have skipped school, bro, or something. I don't know.
This the only reason I'm standing up for you tonight, but because you went left field.
I don't need your fucking sympathy.
Listen, man, they killed you in the YouTube streets in the comments, man. Y'all can't kill my partner.
They love me. They ain't supposed to be yes man to me, nigga. They love me.
They said you dead. Look,
if they was yes men, they ain't have to go on. I don't want everybody agreeing with me. I got my own, nigga. They supposed to, nigga. They got their own shit. I still love y'all too, but y'all wrong as far. I heard Juice. I'm one way.
It was raining, Boogie, so he stepped underneath the tent because his friend was there. He was visiting one of the friends.
It's raining. I was visiting one of the friends. It's one or the other. If it was raining, he stepped under there. It was raining.
He was walking.
It was raining.
He was walking around. It's a track and field meet.
It was raining. It was raining.
It was raining, and when it started to rain, he stepped under the tent. He had a friend under the tent along with these two white boys. If I smacked
you around, manhandled you because you was little to me, what the fuck is you gonna do if you can't beat me?
So if he stopped to see a friend, why the friends weren't like, "Hey man, what you doing? Hold on."
Because they are like you said they should have been. They won't take somebody.
What you say, gossip? If they was just fucking friends. All right, what you say, gossip?
If I'm bigger than you,
man, your server is nervous. I thought you had high speed internet with your lying ass.
I can hear everything you saying. I don't know why you can't hear me.
Your shit going in and out.
They say you need to look at the police report again, Boogie. You ain't read everything. You only got part of the story.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
If I'm bigger than you and I'm manhandling you, and I got people with me that's behind me, what is you gonna do, right? What is you gonna do to protect yourself?
Let them white boys.
I ain't gonna lie, you. I can't. Is you asking me for him, or is you asking for me? Because I'd have been in situations like that. I ain't a big nigga. I ain't a big nigga.
I'm asking you for
and you. And listen, I ain't never stabbed nobody in my life, so.
I'm asking you for you.
I just stabbed me a couple niggas.
So,
no, I'm asking you for you.
I ain't never had to stab nobody.
It's fun. And that stabbing is more satisfying than shooting. Because you can feel the knife going into a nigga.
You hear grown man.
I ain't never had to stab nobody.
It's fun. You gonna love it. Try it. You gonna love it.
Answer the question, Boogie. Don't dance around. I'm asking you for you.
You saying what would I do? I'm a fighter, my nigga. So if you asking me, I'd have took off on him. I ain't really. If I'm at school, if I'm on the streets, then yeah, I'd have stabbed the fuck out of him.
What the fuck is the difference if it's a street or school?
See, you keep. What the fuck you mean? What's the difference? Being at school and in the street. Listen,
but you gonna defend yourself at home?
Hey, look, I just answered that question. You not satisfied with it. It's a difference for being at school and being at fucking on the streets.
Not in the hood. They ain't. School's just like the street.
So
if you in the hood though, you in the hood, bro.
And listen, here's what I'm thinking, right? Don't forget we in Texas, and Texas is racist as a motherfucker. So I believe that they trying to purposely put shit in the game and trying to paint this young black guy like he's an overall villain. One, the white boy Austin Metcalf was not on the track and field team for his school. He was just there. That's one.
Throwing his weight around.
Throwing his weight around. You bullying somebody. You 6'2", 220. This young black guy is 5'9", 130. You trying to house him. He supposed to jug your bitch ass. He supposed to jug. You dead? Bully somebody in heaven or hell, wherever you are. I bet you won't bully nobody down in hell. They get shit for you. You think you dead now? You gonna really be dead.
Hey, we all saying something, but in the end, he the only one. Hey, he the only one got to deal with that shit.
You know why?
So if he lose in the state of Texas,
listen,
he lose.
No, listen.
He ain't dead though.
And he ain't dead though.
Man, who the fuck want to be in jail? 17, man. What?
Better than being dead.
He was. Hey, even if he ain't stabbed him, he wouldn't have been dead.
The thing is, if it was the other shoe around, if it was the other way, that white boy wouldn't be locked up. He got to stand your ground off the drug.
I want to hear something though. While we sitting around talking, nobody know the intent. While all of us sitting around talking, nobody know the intent.
The what?
The intent. We can't say, as Boogie saying that he tried to kill him. Don't nobody know he tried.
I didn't even say that, bro. I ain't even say he tried to kill him.
Hey, you
he already said. Boogie said he didn't think he tried to kill him. He already said that.
Well, if he don't think he tried to kill him, what's the problem, Boogie?
I think he tried to jug him. I think he killed him. I think he fucked up. He made a mistake. He
You saying that?
I think he meant to jug his ass, bro. But his whole thing to it wasn't to kill nobody, bro.
Hey, Boogie, are you defending white people?
Man, I'm trying to defend both of them right now. You fucking it up.
No, you're not. I'm asking you, are you defending somebody who's white? Yes or no? Come on.
I don't think he should be. I don't think he should be dead, man.
Answer my question. Are you defending a white boy over a brother?
Bro, look, bro.
You Clarence Thomas ass nigga.
You got me sweat, bro. You can't ask me no question like that. You got to rephrase.
Are you ran with the brother man or the other man? Hey, Juice, that's just Juice. Press this nigga for answer, Juice, so he can stab us.
Right, you feel me?
He ready to stab a nigga right now. We ain't doing ask a nigga a question. Are you ran with the brother man or the other man? What you gonna do? Because one more thing about this white boy, I'm gonna ask you for your black card.
For real.
Man, I'm too black to give it up, nigga.
Right. Now you